Hi everyone. I decided this week would be a good week to get the tomatoes in the containers. It's supposed to be a beautiful week this week, not too cold, not too hot, and the tomatoes, quite frankly, are getting pretty big and needs to graduate into a larger container. And so I will get the containers ready and transplant 5 tomatoes out onto the balcony. Last week I put in the first tomato in the containers. This is the Cherokee Purple Tomato. This is one of my favorites. And for whatever reason, when I grow it in containers, the tomatoes taste so much better than when I grow them in ground. And I'm trying to understand the reason why. But anyway, I'm growing this again in containers. As you can see, I have 3 bok choy in the container as well, and I'm hoping that I'll harvest these pretty soon. And then once I harvest that, I'm going to put the red perilla plants in here. Okay, I'm halfway done. It's taking me a lot longer than I expected, but hopefully I will finish before the sun goes down. To plant the tomatoes, I'm going to try to plant them deep. So probably up to around here. So I'm going to dig a hole first. Okay. Then into that hole, I'm going to put a scoop of the worm casting, then a scoop of the bone meal, and I have some grated eggshells, a handful of epsom salt, and a little bit of azomite. So it's a mixture of a little bit of everything. And I actually have the soil amended as well, so I'm going to just mix that up a little bit. I'm going to snip off these little leaves, which are going to go under the soil. So it's looking a little bit sad, but so I'll take these out, go in the compost pile. Okay. I have some mycorrhiza that I bought last year. I'm going to sprinkle some mycorrhiza onto the root. Okay. And then break it up a little bit and plant it in deep. Down below I have some amended old potting soil that was in this container over the winter that I amended. And on top I'm going to put some new potting soil, which is about a fourth humus, a fourth vermiculite or perlite, a fourth peat moss, and a little bit of a fourth worm casting. So I'm going to put that on top, hopefully up until the top here. This one is the Principe Borghese, and these are supposed to be good cherry tomatoes for sun drying, and a large determinate plant. This one is the Minigold. I grew these last year, and these are sort of a determinate tomato. It was actually supposed to be yellow, but last year it was orange. So let's see what it's going to look like this year. But these are supposed to be good for containers. This guy here is the Coeur de Boeuf tomato. I grew it last year. It was a beautiful tomato. I saved some seeds. We'll see what it looks like this year. If it'll look like what it did last year or not, I'm not sure, because I'm not sure if these are heirloom or hybrid or what. So we'll see what the phenotype of this plant looks like. This guy here is the Japanese black Trifele. This one is the plant that won the taste test from M.I. Gardner's tomato. I think it was last year. so I thought I would give it a try. This last one here is the yellow pear tomato. These are supposed to grow some very nice yellow pear-shaped tomato. So we'll see how it goes. I think these are indeterminate. So like a lot of the other ones, as they grow, I'm going to add some soil. Let's see how big they get.